Hello, hello. Just a brief little dark screen there, but we are here. We are live. We're here with another day of Valheim. Day 30 of our hardcore run. Are really still just scratching the surface. We've been really taking our time since we got to the Black Forest, making sure we do everything right, making sure everything's done good, making sure everything's upgraded before we continue moving on. That is what we are doing today. He's continuing that. We're gonna finish up, with our farming, finish up with, our some building. We're gonna go get some more iron so that we can, make more stuff. We're gonna get some more coal started because we don't have very much left, and we're gonna need more done. We have a little bit more iron to do actually in there. I didn't realize we had that, so let's go ahead and start some coal. I completely forgot about that 6 iron left in there. How much iron will that give us actually? That give us enough to upgrade the shield? Probably not. What I say we would need? I should have the shield on me before I go check. We're gonna need upgrade it twice. We need 2 and 4. Actually, that would give us enough. That would in fact give us enough. So maybe all we have to do today is kill one more Sea Serpent and get their Sea Serpent scales, and then I still want to get more iron though. Like I said, there's other stuff to make that needs iron, like our food preparation table needs iron. I think something down here that we don't have yet. A tool rack. You never make that. Made that. That requires iron. Get the forge cooler. We got that. We got that. We got that. We got that. Yeah, we got this here. That requires iron. We need this here is not iron but silver, so that's not too bad. In fact, we can probably make that here soon. We should make it soon actually, because we do already have some things. Like we have onion soup that we can make with onions. We did grab some onions. Speaking of which, I should probably go make sure I can plant the. Yeah, I can. Okay. I went ahead and off stream went ahead and expanded our farm. What's going on here with these onions? I'm getting like 2 at a time. Oh, extra onions. That'll help us increase our seed amount quicker. Yeah, like they've been going from the outside in. It's been really strange. But yeah, I went ahead and expanded this, did the landscape work and all that right away. All that got to be done. And now we're just going to continue. Yeah, that's been odd how those have been growing. They have I planted them this way. It's like the sides are just growing up first. Not saying that they can't be grown, so they should all grow roughly at the same time. Alright, but that's that. I can also go ahead and do some work here. I think our ship's already where we can go hunt. No, it's actually over here. So I do need to take that down over to the other place so I can get some sea serpent hunting done. I should do that right away. But let's first. Actually, I don't have my rested buff. I almost have another level in farming. We almost got to farming 50 before we planted onions. Fortunately, did not get all the way there, but that's just, the way it goes sometimes. And really, looking at all of our stats, if you look at all of our stats, if we die at this point, the amount of time it's taken to get a lot of this stuff up is a lot. Like that's a lot I've gotten up. That's a lot of hours of work that if we die we will lose out on. Go ahead and throw. I mean, I only need 12 now. Only got iron there to work through. Yes, I also got more wood last night, pretty late, and I grabbed more stone last night, pretty late. So we got wood and stone going. Let's and I made more food. Let's put away some stuff, and then we'll go get more sea serpent. We'll go towards the area where we can get more sea serpent. By the time we get down there, it should actually be approaching nighttime, maybe. I want to repair this before I put it away. Yeah, that stone there should allow us to finish the circle, but then we have so much left to do still. We have to... I don't really need this for the time being, so let's put it in there so I don't lose it for some reason. Also, I used up all of my flint arrows finally. We're probably... Okay, I need to also change this to that before I leave. There we go, we're doing it. We're doing ourselves proper. Who's that? I just heard like a strange noise. I don't know if it sounded... sounded weird to me. Like it's, I'm trying to think what the noise is. It sounded like I used my elder buff. But I didn't use the buff. That was strange. I don't know. Anyway. Looks like the wind's gonna start off working against us here. That's fine. What do I have in here? Some wood. Also, a lot of necks are either swimming their way into my bay, or for some reason they're spawning there again. Shouldn't be. They hadn't been for a while. But you can also see I got rid of the old boar pen. I used that wood to expand the fence and make the new farm area. I'm gonna be against the wind a bit on the way here. Oh, I didn't grab... Yeah, I need to get down there before nighttime. Get to the portal. Oh, I know what that was. The portal. The portal opened. I forgot I changed it to 0 and I had to reset. That's what that noise was. So strange. It was such a strange thing. Anyway, continue on. So our goal is to get down there before sunset, go through the portal, grab our spear, get a rested buff renewed. All that fun stuff. But we have a sort of, I guess, against the wind battle here instead of uphill. We're gonna push it this way. Alright. We'll get some wind once we make the next turn, I think, and that should get us down there pretty quick. We're really not that far away from the portal. We should reach there before sunset, unless for some reason we get literally 0 wind. Which is possible. The wind has not favored us on our last few sails. Alright. Grab what little wind we can grab right now. Hopefully the wind doesn't turn on us as we're going down this way. As it is like to do. We push. We just need one more Sea Serpent. We can get the Sea Serpent scale shield all the way up to full. I need to get more feathers, and I need to make obsidian arrows as well. We're gonna use up these iron head arrows that we have found in these swamp crypts. We're just gonna use them up to take down the Sea Serpent. But we need to be able to pull this one on land, because we need the scales one more time. We really just need 2 more scales, I think, but Getting the full scales will be good because it'll also allow us to make, I think, the Fins of Destiny if we get a good amount of sales. Scales, excuse me. Use that for swim speed as well as swim endurance training. The only thing now is we don't have our harpoon, but I realized that after we'd already set off. All the wind's changing. Please don't go against me, please. It's gonna go against me. I waited like 2 seconds. Oh, it's still slightly with me. I think if it stays right there, we'll be fine. I just need to go straight in front of me, kind of, actually. Come on. Give me a little bit more wind, a little bit more wind. There we go. Alright, now we just sail straight ahead. That should lead to our other portal. Go back. Grab our harpoon. Let's go. We're also there. So that small bit of black forest there's a bear in there. I happened to be hunting boars to make more food, and I ran into the bear. So yeah, one thing we're gonna do, we want to make the butcher's table. We're gonna make some improvements today to, I guess, what you'd call the infrastructure that you have playing Valheim. That's just, you know, we're gonna get our stuff at home upgraded, like get our different crafting stuff made and done. We're gonna want to get our new shield made up and done. Although I think the silver shield will be better scaling wise. I think I can already make. I can already see what it's like to make it, so I should just check. We need to turn slightly more left to get to where our portal is, but I think once we get most of the way over here, that'll be fine to row to. There's the lighthouse island. And we lost the wind. Looks like we're going into the wind anyway. That's fine. I think we still got plenty of time to row the rest of the way. I'm just glad this isn't on a raft. So thankful to be rid of the raft. I'm going to turn slightly more even. Right there. I think right around in this direction is where our portal is. We're cutting it close. The sun will probably be down before we actually get to shore, but we should get to shore before the Sea Serpent spawns. Then we just roll in that area right in here for the Sea Serpent to spawn. We bring it to the shore, which with the wind going the way it's going now might be a little bit difficult. We might have to do some roundabout ways to get there, but almost there. These waves get big sometimes. Get some really big waves. Here we go. Alright. The portal should be right in front of us somewhere, I think. Might not be able to see it. Maybe it's not rendered in. Where are you? I know you're along here somewhere. There it is. A little bit of wind going in. Alright, just in time. So the sun's about to go down. We're gonna leave our boat here because after we're also gonna start just collecting mass amounts of silver from the mountain up here. Perfect, perfect, fine. So get our stuff. We'll redo our rested buff so we have a full rested buff for the night. Grab our harpoon. We'll get this stuff sorted real quick. Bam, bam. Put that stuff in there for now. Harpoon. Here it's repaired. We make it at the workbench, so. And let's go get our rested buff. We also make a whole bunch of serpent stew. Now that we'll have plenty of sea serpent meat. And then I think I have to make the butcher's table before I get the rest of the onion recipes unlocked. Well, the base onion recipes at least. Then that will switch to our primary food source as we kind of build onto it. The rest of the buff's good. Grab our food, get that going right now. Right. If we can't catch us a sea serpent again. Right now the wind doesn't really favor us too much. In terms of getting back to land after we hit the sea serpent, but we just need to get one spawned and start working our way back to any of this land right here. It shouldn't be too hard to get one spawned. Basically, we're gonna patrol in the waters right around in this area, kind of making loops and circles. And one will either come up eventually, or one might appear right away. You never know. And the good thing is he'll not be too far from shore. We're just gonna kind of make our loop out here. This little place. We know one will spawn in this area. We've had 2 spawn in this area since we started going here. Make a big turn. And grab the wind again. Make another loop. We don't even have to go too far. Like I said, we just gotta go right here. We're in an ocean biome. I'm looking for like the sea foam to get like pretty big. That'll tell me one's coming up. And then we make our way towards that shore, which we might have to go at an angle to get there, but make another turn. Gotta get that sea serpent. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. I think the wind changed a little bit on us. Wind isn't currently changing on us, actually. Which actually comes to favor us a little bit in terms of actually getting back to shore over here. I'm going to straighten out a little bit. I want to get a little bit more of a turn towards land this next time around. Come on, Sea Serpent, where are you at? Where are you at? I know you're going to be around here somewhere. Quick turn. wind again. I go back up again, just so I have a more clear route to the land if he does show up. Come on, I know you're here. I know you're gonna be around here. That's because we have our wolf pelts, so we don't take a cold debuff anymore, so we will have stamina for the nighttime. Gotta straighten out a little bit, go this way just a little ways. There's a little turn here. The wind... Is the wind turning again? Looks like it might turn to disfavor us again. Come on out, Sea Serpent. Come on, where you at? Here, Sea Serpent, Sea Serpent, Sea Serpent. Come on, he's somewhere in these waters. He's always here. They're always right here. Oh, no. Isn't quite the bubbling I was looking for. They're turning here. Ideally, we catch him on a turn towards shore. That we can just lead him right in there. I need to angle myself a little bit wider out from shore a little bit. I might be just a little tad bit too close. We're gonna find him. The reason I want to find him here is because there's a meadows there that we can very easily lead him to shore on. And if we lead him to shore in the meadows, it's much easier to kill than, say, lead him to the swamp area. Or lead him to a plains. Even, I mean, we could lead him to a black forest. As long as there's not a troll or a bullfish over there, so I know. Our wind changed again. I'm coming more from that direction rather than straight out from shore. You're running out of time for you to spawn, my boy. Why don't you give me a spawn here? The Viking hunting for Sea Serpent. Also, I try to make my way towards like the fish that are coming out of the water. I don't know if they spawn near there, but it's, we're losing the moonlight. Heading into a new day. I don't think we're gonna get a sea serpent spawn this night. That's okay. We got plenty of other stuff we can sort of do. We will get a sea serpent though at some point. Just gotta keep trying. it says day 292. That's probably gonna mean that they're not gonna spawn now. We should head to shore and then... We should head to shore and then head back. We can do some building for a little bit. We can get the butcher's table done. Let's head to shore. Exactly where... Very rarely you can get sea serpent spawns in during the day. Oh, our thing's way up there. We're going away from it. That's very, very rare. Usually just get them at night. Alright, but we did get our boat down to where we want it to be at. We can now go from here up to the mountains to get silver, load up this boat, because now that we have our wolf cloak, we can just load up the boat as much as possible with a whole bunch of silver, because we're going to need a lot of it. Before we even kill Motor, we're going to need our fully upgraded silver outfit. We're going to need another Drake trophy at least. And we'll just leave that here, make sure it's nice and prepared. Let's go finish up our stone circle. We're almost done with it. We're making a lot of progress, but we ran out of stone last time. Oh, I almost ran right back in there. But now I think I have enough stone where I can finish it without worry. Then I need to get those two things planted. Hang on. 2 more onions need to be planted. Maybe more if we get, bonuses. What eventually I'll do is I'm gonna grab more bronze, make more bronze nails, and we'll make a whole big tool rack basically for all the tools we use. It's just gonna be these two. I also enclosed our money in here with it, just because I think it'll do. We won't have the random boards and stuff attacking it. We got workbenches down, so nothing should spawn inside of here. Head back in. Let's see. Get to building. We might as well just build. I think we don't need to worry about our tools right at this moment. Alright. We just gotta finish this up. It might... I feel like I'm off center here with this. I can't move this. What I wanted. Actually gonna do that. It'll be better looking. And for some reason this feels off. Like I get over there and it disappears in. Okay. Well, now we're looking, I think, a little bit better on this side. Maybe it's just because of how that was built over here. This part just doesn't look right to me. I think it's because of this here. Crazy, actually. But why did that? This side's getting a bit off because of how everything is. We're gonna have to like adjust it. Maybe do something like that. I knew things were gonna start getting kind of wonky when I got towards the center. We also should be slightly below the middle, so even can kind of blend it into the middle a little bit. I think that'll still look fine. Next, come here. Get away from my boat. I know I don't use that boat as much anymore. Get away from it. Yeah, they're swimming in from outside there. What if I should put like a workbench just on that side of the wall, maybe? On over there. Okay, let's go back over here. This is another part that's starting to look kind of odd. It's starting to look a little bit odd as well. We're starting to lose that circle as we get further in. It's probably because me being so afraid to move these, I probably screwed up somewhere on the way in. Yeah, this looks real quick. Our circle's looking less like a circle, especially on this side. Looking a little bit more oblong as we go. And I think I screwed something up over here. Like, I wonder if I screwed up right here, maybe? That's where I might have screwed up. I went too much with this, not enough. Yeah. I think we can still make it work, even though it looks kind of weird right now. What we really gotta do is do something like this. Get it to go onto that one, maybe. If I auto it, maybe if I auto it, it'll go. There we go. I might be able to fix it if I sort of do something like this and then work my way from here. Maybe. We're starting to lose it because we're losing some of these extra things. We're becoming more angled on every side. I can auto this again. Oh, the dirt missing the. We're so close to being done, though. Really close here, really far off here. That's not lined up. That's lined up one. Like, this part gets really far off. The fact that this is still 3, I think is what's kind of screwing everything up. I somehow went too much on the one side there, right here. I think it's because I ate this too soon. Yeah, I kind of let this go. I should have been more this further, I think. Like I said, now we should be right. Doesn't seem right either. That one's right. Okay. It's gonna be off, but at this point, there's not too much we can do about it. I'm gonna like just push this down a little bit more. I really feel like the outside circle as a whole might have been off on this one, like just a little bit. If I could move this without breaking everything, I would. But if I try to move this, it's gonna mess up a whole bunch of terraforming. I do not want to try and move this anymore. I could just like move this. If I could, I'd move this over just a little tiny bit. But if I try to move it, it messes up the entirety of the terraforming, so... One of those things. It's like the big rocks that are out there. There's nothing we can do at this point. Auto for this as well, I think. So... might want to put... And we're so far off on this side. We messed up somewhere in our circle making, and I really feel it's because I didn't want to move these out of the way. And I really just should have moved them out of the way to do a proper circle in. But show must go on. I think we are almost done with this part. Have to have enough stone to do this. I think we do, but man, we are using up a lot. Part of me almost wonders if maybe starting from the outside or inside and going out would have been better. Or would have made this process much easier. Skeleton surprise? Oh, this is where there's tons and tons of skeletons. Just in case we are gonna have our food. There's tons and tons of skeletons, but they will run up over here. Look how many there are. Oh my gosh. And there's some over here too, so our rested before. My wonder is if the skeletons will run their way up to my shore here. To my dock here. They can't get up there. I was just thinking if they would run that way. It looks like they're standing over there. Maybe they're shooting at stuff in the water. Doesn't seem like they're going to try to get in at all. They might attack the boat. Possibly. I hear you out there, skeletons, but I just do not care. I maybe do this a little bit different way using the smaller stones over here. Makes this a little bit better. Oh, is that one hitting my bees somehow? Oh. Broke through my fence. Jerks. They did damage my bees. Did they die, or did they just run away finally? Who knows? Let's add a little bit more stone to this side. Then this part is done. All right, and we had stone to spare. Good, because I do need to do some here real quick. There we go. That's a proper step up, and that was all the stuff I had in my inventory. Good, let's go sleep. Oh no, I can't sleep. I gotta go back out and hunt the sea serpent again. You're arrested, Buff. Let's go back out sea serpent hunting. That is what we need to do. I'm gonna just repair everything we got on us right now. And we'll fix up the altars and such on the morning after we sea serpent hunt for a little bit. Right. Wind kind of works if we come in from a certain angle. The wind might work in our favor tonight. There is a shaman right there I'm wary of. Although shamans now shouldn't do enough damage to kill me. Trollfish. There's a little bit of black forest biome right behind us. Okay. This sort of foggy night that might help us in getting a greater chance of a sea serpent spawn, possibly. Fog, maybe a tiny bit of rain. Some fish are jumping. Head towards them. Groupers, they're jumping over here. Oh yeah, some rain. That way's the way we want to go. Give us our sea serpent. There he is. Come to me, buddy. We're gonna lose out on some wind. Come on. Come on. I have to shoot at him once. I got his attention. Come here. Gonna shout at us? Yes, yes. Come fight. Alright. For speed a little bit. Oh, we're going towards the Black Forest. You know what? It's just gonna have to be how it works. Get harpoon, buddy. Go to the left. Go to the left. There's a barrier on the right. Go to the left. Come here. My stamina back. I'm gonna get my stamina back, and then we're gonna pull him. We're gonna pull him, and now we're gonna shoot at him. Okay, get our stamina back. Oh, hello. But don't go away. Don't go away. We need him back. We need him back. We need him back now. Come back, Sea Serpent. Oh, he's gone. Ah. Yeah, that poison didn't matter to us. Darn it. On. That's unfortunate. I ended up going the wrong way. I think the wind changed on me. I went towards the Black Forest side. I don't think he stays on shore for a Black Forest. He'll stay... I don't think the water was deep enough for him here. I think the other side's better because it allows for... Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Maybe we can get him and bring him back the other way. Still going. Still see him. Gotta get him again. Okay. We go turn pretty much straight into him. You take him to the other shore. Be right in front of us somewhere. Come on, where'd you go? Come on, still be here. He's right there. He's right there. This way. We want to go this way. I'm gonna harpoon him. Ah, shoot! Come on. Come here. Come here. There we go. There we go. Just follow us over here, buddy. He's still poisoned. Harpoon? Ah, shoot. Harpoon? Harpooned. Come here. Come here. You like going to this shore. You like going to this shore. Come on. Come on. Did I get him? Yeah, I think I can get... Okay. I can get the scales right there. Good. Yes. Another one. Ugh. Get all the scales? Oh, there's still 2 more down there. So 9 scales from this one? There we go. Very nice. Very nice. We did not get the trophy out of that one? That one even dropped a trophy? I'm not even sure that one dropped a trophy. Either way, we got the scales. We got what we were looking for. We got more sea serpent meat. Another successful hunt. Hey, get away from my portal. Another successful hunt. Alright, goal 1 done today. Actually, that's goal 2. Because we've, I mean, basically finished with this. Let's wait till morning and, like, no rain. Actually, I might as well just go rest now. Alright, took some doing, but we got our other sea serpent kill. Hooray! There we go. Gonna take a drink there while we're waiting for our wetness buff to go away. Good morning. It's raining out. It's still raining a little bit. But wrong thing there. Grab this. I still have a bunch of... I do. That. Grab the rest of our... We have enough. I just... fat fingered the F key. Upgrade? Oh, we need a little bit more fine wood. That's not a problem. And yeah, we have enough. I think we'll have enough to make our other thing as well. Real quickly before we boost that too much. Okay, so this shield, that's not a, is that a, okay, so it is okay. It is a tower shield. This shield compared to the other shield. This is still a parry shield. It's not a tower shield. It does still have a ton of armor. Where is our Sea Serpent shield? Is it still... Oh, it's right here. It starts off the same. I get resistance versus pierce using our Serpent Scale shield. So that actually will help us down the line. It'll help us after the mountains. Have a fully upgraded Serpent shield. I need to get 3 more fine wood. Yeah, so let's just throw stuff in here real quick. And put that in there, and then let's put other stuff away, and then let's just go chop down a birch tree. That in there. Those in there. We have 17 serpent meat, which is going to be great. I'm trying to think. Do I need to cook the wolf meat to make the other wolf stuff? Maybe. I cannot remember. Either way, we're going to make the butcher's table. Where is a birch tree? I feel like I've gotten a lot of birch trees over here cut down already, so we might not be able to find one nearby. I see one? No. Wait, there's one. Here. Also a neck guardian. A couple of them right here, actually. I should grab both of these. Especially because I have the elder buff still going. Somehow am I missing? Oh, there's 3 here, actually. Oh, I hit that grayling with the tree. That's actually funny. Got him. We're also gonna need the fine wood for the butcher's table as well. Let's grab this birch tree as well. 2 birch trees right here. Like a full stack of fine wood. That works for me. Another birch tree right there? We might as well... Leave me alone. Another birch tree right there? Might as well grab that. Nice. A whole bunch of fine wood we just got. Head back. Let's head back. Almost thought I saw that boar jump over my fence somehow. I got very confused. Looks like our onions are just about done growing. Alright, our birch seed. The other one's 24. Not bad. Neck meat. So a little bit of this away. Grab this again. Get this for the final time that we can upgrade it. Max quality 70. This thing has more armor than we do. It also has 14 more armor than just our normal, and it has resistance to pierce. So this is actually a great shield to have. We're gonna start using that now instead. There we go. There it is in all its glory. And we pair it with something like the axe or something. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Then we still have... Here. We have enough stuff. We can make the Fins of Destiny. Reduce stamina usage by 80 and speed by 50%. So that's something we could always use. Only 10 adrenaline, so it's something you could pretty easily activate if you wanted to. We could make those for the time. Well, and I have the stuff right here. I could just throw. Hang on. I could just real quickly make them. I have enough to make them. Might as well have them in case we want them. And we still have 2 serpent scales left. And throw stuff back in here. Go ahead and throw those back in here as well. Throw that in there, throw that in there. Okay, and then... Okay, we're fine. Gotta make our stacks of wood. Still raining out here? Wait, oh, I did put the wrong one in there. This time your brain just kind of outthinks itself. That's just one of those times. Okay, we're finally done with that. We're gonna put that right there for now. We'll get this wet debuff off of us since the sun is finally out. Stand in here. We can probably put our harpoon away. Let's get everything repaired up. We are getting through the checklist pretty quick. Now have our serpent scale shield. Be pretty useful. Especially against things that use bows and such. And of course, after the mountains, we take on fuelings. That'll be very useful because fuelings and mosquitoes are pierce damage, so resistant versus pierce, very good. All right, let's get everything repaired up. Let's get stuff put away. We don't need to be carrying on us now. We need to get that serpent meat cooked. Here. Get this cooked. Now the thing is, I think this it just requires workbench over here. Okay, so 4 fine wood, 4 core wood, 2 ancient bark, 2 silver. This is actually really easy. 4 core wood, 4 core wood, 4, 2, 2. 2, 4, 2 silver. Butcher's table. Let's just get back. What is this? Which way do they... Okay, they signify that this is the proper way for it to go. Put it in the middle of the room. There we go. Ice cream, wolf jerky, and wolf skewers. I don't think we had to cook the wolf meat. I think we're gonna go with ice cream. I think our diet right now is... I think our diet right now is ice cream, the stamina. That's better than onion soup. Lasts longer too. Serpent stew for health, and then wolf skewers are the secondary. That's mushroom onion. That's actually really easy for us to get. The ice cream is pretty easy for us to get. We can also start using up our dwarf eyes. And we already have stuff for serpent stew. Looks like we're going pretty mushroom heavy coming up on our next diet. basic dietary needs here. 17. And we know where we can go to get more serpent stew. We already know where a serpent spawns, so. Look out here. Is everything grown? Looks like it. Let me go grab my... cultivator. Yeah, we are coming along nicely in our top off our food and our upgrades today. Those are just healthy. That one's a good. These are just healthy. Not quite the same dark purple. All these are good. I could harvest these real quick while waiting for those to grow. That'll give me probably the next farming skill. Yeah, it'll definitely give me farming 46, so there it is. It might even give us to 47. Either way, get our farming done. I don't think we unlock the scythe until we get to the plains, because I think that's something we unlock when we have like barley and flax and such. For now we are just stuck to hand picking and hand planting. Well, I mean, we're always going to be stuck to kind of hand planting, but hand picking. Get our scythe, we'll go much farther through. And I did check the boars more. Unfortunately, they do not breed unless you're in the area as well. So we can't rely on boar meat, but we're also now past boar meat. Wish there was an item that could act as like, you know, in Minecraft they had a mod where something called a chunk loader, where it would just have a chunk loaded. I kind of wish there was a way I could have like a chunk loader which would load the chunk in which the boars are. Not like act as if a person's there so that like it can get raided or whatever, but just load the chunk up so that it will would allow the boars to, you know, propagate when you're not in the area. No, maybe there is a mod for like that. The way the game works, right, is the more entities you have in an area, like more building pieces, more animals, more crops, the more you have in an area, the more your game starts to lag, and you start to lose frames. What that ends up doing is, you know, you build a bigger and bigger base, you get more and more stuff around it, stuff tends to start to perform worse. The idea with moving the boars away, or maybe moving your crops to a different area, is you're trying to save on FPS at your main base, but that starts to work against you when the fact that they don't do anything when you're not there. I don't think any of the items, like I don't think a ward or anything we have now loads the chunk when we're not there is the thing. That's what you want. I haven't looked into it, but maybe there's a mod that like acts as a chunk loader. And maybe I can have something constantly loaded. I wouldn't think that would compromise the integrity of the hardcore run, because I'd just be using it as a purpose in which to. What's up, Sean? Thanks for the raid. I'd just be using it as a purpose with which to save frames at my main base by moving stuff away from it a little bit. Because really, you'd think the spores would still be lower than they're just over that hill, but they are not. So this going, another plant has grown. Cool. Here. And our turnips. Ends are almost done. I gotta replant them again. We gotta do the same thing we did with our turnips and our carrot fields. In terms of getting them ready. Trying to get these turnips planted. I get to farming 47? I'll get close. I'll get so close. What's up, Sean? We're just getting some infrastructure kind of set today, getting some projects finished. We got our tier 3 serpent scale shield done today. Got onions growing. We're not quite finished with our project over here yet, but we're almost finished with our project over here. I just gotta move altars back. Might real quick. I'm gonna do this. We'll get rid of being able to see those. Like that. Nice. Portal man. Portal man. I really need to play through that game in its entirety at some point. I started a while ago. And I always meant to do more, but for whatever reason, I never have time to really put into single player games a lot. Which I say that while I've been playing lots of single player Valheim, but I just mean like story driven games, stuff I'm not streaming. Like I might start something like that, but it's very hard for me to finish those. Been working a full-time job and working on other stuff, it's just not the easiest time to fill that all in. Right. Yeah, I was explaining before you raided, I kind of wish there was basically a chunk loader, right? Because boars and stuff, they don't breed when you're not in the area. Like I have these 2 domesticated boars here, but because they're far enough away where they deload, that they don't produce offspring when I'm not here. And if I run away now that they've done that, they'll reset before I get back. Like I said before, I don't think anything... Like, I could probably search for mods. Yeah, there's nothing that I see that necessarily... I have to do more research in it, but I'd like to do something I wish there was something I could do. To keep this loaded even while I'm not at it, right? To keep the trunk loaded so that they will reproduce even when I'm not there. Yeah, I'll have to look into it more. Because the main reason for putting them out there is to try and save some, try to save. Like I said, it's loaded. They're gonna cause problems still, but. Yeah, we got our farming area expanded to have onions. Got our middle area pretty much done. I just gotta put back in the altars to their proper locations. Killed another sea serpent. Got our serpent shield up. Another thing we need to get is more feathers. We need more feathers, I think. Honestly, it should be pretty easy for us to do. We got a place where... Yeah, we need more feathers so we can make obsidian arrows. Like, we're right next to a spot where... Honestly, feathers should be... pretty common. Yeah, but I'll have to look for maybe a mod that'll load that so I can have boars over there and they can reproduce. Although now I'm starting to get to the point where I can move past boar meat. We're on to, you know, wolf meat. That. And we have plenty of food right now. Let's move our stuff now. Okay, let's move stuff. I'm gonna pick up. Moved. This one's fine. I think this one's moved. I moved this one for sure. Moved this one for sure. Move this one for sure. Okay. I want to do one more thing here. Something real quick I want to do. Real fast. Get my cultivator back on me. So here I want to put grass down over here. I like how you can just also farm putting down grass to get your farming skill up. Or you can just... Then, now the sun's coming up. Get rid of this. If I get rid of that... I think I can get rid of this one now, or well, I should leave one of these in here. Time for stuff spawn on the inside here, but then It does kind of mess up in the middle. I still like the way that looks. Like you can see when you get a little closer, you can see where it kind of started to distort as I got further in. I think that's just because I messed up when I was placing some blocks on the way in. I kind of like, oh, it's a spot. Where's that spot at? Where's that spot at? I see it. I see it. There you go. Right. Then something else we could do actually. We don't have the thing on us to do it. I think we just need a workbench. Good. Oh, you need a stone cutter. Okay, so what we could do is something like this. It's nice and up there. How's that look from above, actually? Looks pretty good. Okay. Alright, there's something else I need to do, and I gotta wish that it happens and that it goes correctly. There's a certain type of tree I want, but the seed drop rate for it is pretty abysmal. We're still going to try and get it. There's one over here somewhere. Like one, there's like two. It's over here. There's like 2 or 3 on this island. I might be able to get the seed from. I can do it. It's like over. Oh. One like right along the shore over here. Gotta go find it. It's right in the open. Right there, I see it. Big oak tree. There it is. One here. There's one in that direction, but let's see if I can get a seed like right away here. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Seed, seed. Ah, yes. Got it. Got 2 acorns actually. Nice. So much from that. Alright. Well taken care of. Let's head back with our gains now. Just our deer. Whole bunch of birch trees in here. Jeez, I didn't realize how many birch trees there were. Eh. The next never stood a chance. Alright, so we got an oak tree now. Actually, I want to put that over here, where the portal is currently. I'm gonna smash that for a second. Oak sapling. I want that to be right about there. And like that for the time being. Then our portal. Just gonna move for the time being. Gonna put it over here. I have a different idea for our actual eventual portal area. Got 1 seagull. I think we got another one there. I think it flew through the door before, or flew through the wall before we could actually kill it. We need a really windy day or something. Oh, there's one. Gotta get our feathers. We're right actually next to the water here, and there's a big flock of seagulls that typically spawns right here, and they'll come and land on my roof. We're right out here in the front here constantly, so. Okay, we've done some landscaping now. Good. More stuff away. We got a whole bunch of stuff on us now. Uh, okay. Once he goes in there, pair everything up. Alright, I'm happy that this part of our project is finished. We have a new part of our stone project to go. Work never ends. Just keeps going. I'm mostly happy with that turned out. I'm a little disappointed that the circle in the middle got off, but I would have to have redone a lot of work in order to fix it. It didn't seem worth to go back and redo that work. So, alright. Well, now we have... Now we have the next part of our journey to do here. Those skeletons running around out there. I thought they would have gone away. That is to get... Actually, I'm doing this a little bit wrong. And that's to get our dock area worked out, including this stuff redone. So that's going to be another few thousand stone. We're going to make our little like turrets that go up there. We have a lot left to do yet in terms of stone. Knock all this stuff down a bit. Because I'm doing that is I don't even want the little rocks. I want this thing pristine. It's gonna knock stuff down. It's gonna look terrible for a while. Slow. Skeleton did find their way over here. To their death. It's gonna look kind of rough for a while until we actually get it, you know, filled out. This is the next part of the project. We have our upper area circlet done around the altar. I wanted to get done first. Now we gotta work on the dock area. And that is going to take us some time. We gotta get this entire thing filled out. We got our turrets built up. We gotta get this wall changed. That's more proper. We're going to have to do more terraforming. Yeah, this is going to look kind of rough for a little bit while we kind of work our way towards this spot. Of course, I want to build out. In fact, I also want to... I don't feel rested now, so I'm not going to do it quite this moment. In fact, we're going to go rest. Another thing I should do while we're doing housekeeping probably is fix our dock, like port area a little bit more. Our port so that it actually... I have enough stone. I don't have enough stone right at the moment. I will have enough stone. Eventually. I go gather silver here in a moment, and we'll get a lot more stone doing that. I'm just happy this part's done, okay? This part right here is done. I can move on to the next part. Alright, so what we need to do here. Poor dear. It was a mercy to kill it. It was just gonna starve to death eventually. Alright, what we need to do here. So this entire area right here is a little too tall. We're gonna have to fix that. Pretty much anywhere I can stand when the tide gets low. Like when the wave goes down, I need to hit down with our... Come on, I know it's gonna go back down again. This is the part that's gonna take a while, right? I have to wait for the wave to go back down. Pull us out. Nope, not down far enough. Hang on. Pull us out, quick. And then, boom. You just move into the next part that I can stand on, which I think is right here. Yep. The next part I can stand on, which is right here. Oh. Oh. Come on, come on. Come on, wave, go down. Come on. I'm struggling in the water here. Oh! No. I got that rock broken, but now I need to down a little more. Oh. Something I might be able to do now that I've actually beaten this down a little bit is if I stand over here, but I hold shift like over there maybe. Hold shift like over there. I might be able to just flatten it like that. And lower it possibly. If I do that enough, it might... It might go down for like I'm very much hitting shift. When I hit shift, it goes to the level that that's actually done at. I think I can't do it all the way here. I think I'm going to have to pickaxe a lot of places here still. The fact I can still stand on that is rough. We're still gonna have to pickaxe some places here. This. Pickaxe that down. Pickaxe that down. This is something I might do more not on stream because it's gonna take a while. Oh, this is gonna take a long while. Yeah, if I want this to work where my boat doesn't hit the bottom, this is basically what I have to do. The whole way down. all the way down. There's something else I will get rid of before I abandon this job fully, though. Yeah, see, I'm only like waist deep. That's not deep enough for the other boat. Here's something I have to get rid of over here. Could be able to get rid of it. This rock here. If I stand on top of it, I should be able to. Come on, it's almost gone. And that might be gone enough, maybe? You can see where I have a lot of work left to do yet. In order to get this thing done, so yeah, maybe that's not something I do now while I'm streaming. Maybe that's something I do later to try and, you know, I need to start out there. I can't start like doing random stuff in here. I need to start out there. A lot of rocks from that though. More rocks in our around here. Push that this way. I was really one stone away. I see a stone. Boom. There we go. But now we're gonna have to get a lot of stone for this part here. I still need tons of stone to redo like the terrain over here and such. Like I said, I want to do like a little like turret that goes around out here to cover up this spot here, so that I can't flatten the ground all the way. And I'm gonna just put an identical thing over here. And we're also gonna make an actual like dock here for each boat. So that I can more easily get on and off of them without having to jump on the front constantly. So, you know, I should do this while I am here. Damaged a whole bunch of stuff putting my wagon up and down here. Let me make sure it's all good. I think I damaged the wagon more than I damaged the stone, so. Then let's put our gear stuff away. Grow, oak. Grow. Where that is, that's where that is. Alright, but before we start doing the silver mining, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Excuse me. All right. Stuff away. Head up into the mountains. Blast out that food. Oh wait, no, our. Hang on, can't do the mountains yet. 1 second. Have still our onions to replant real quick. Important we do it now. That when we get back, we can, have proper. Give me extra seed, give me extra seed, give me extra seed. Not a single extra seed, dang. 24 though, that should be enough to finally plant an entire row of onions, which should give us enough onions to do a full line of seeds. We're pretty close to having the onion farm just going and going. I see we actually had enough for +1. 23 per row. Get 24. There, +1. Whole line of onions. Turn the onion seed plants next. And the next crop after that will be all just a whole bunch of onions. And then, yeah, we'll be set. We'll be good on our onion farm. We got 7 minutes. Let's run up to the mountains real quick. See if we can get anything worth getting. We still need another trophy. Wouldn't hurt to get more obsidian. We're running at almost 96. Amazing enough, I've never gotten a skill to 100. I've always gotten close and then I'll die. Like in standard mode. I have been in here. I opened the door. I went in there when I was looking for bees. Realize I don't have bone mass selected right now. That could be problematic. We're just gonna have to trust that we can do this. So there is some silver up here that I already know about. I just had to work my way up to it. Grab a whole bunch of silver real quick. It is pretty close to a dragon egg though, so we are gonna have to be careful. Okay. Take the freeze gland because we can use it to make food. As well as eventually frost arrows. A wolf in front of us somewhere. Down and to our left is the silver. I was just checking. Wolves. Good to go ahead and grab the silver. Grab as much as we can while we have daylight. Actually try and uncover as much of this as we can while we have daylight. Not want to be in the mountains now while it's late at night. end of this side of it. Make sure I got all of this side of it. Make sure I can cover this side of it. I know there's wolves nearby, so I need to check to see if they're making their way towards the sounds of me mining. Over here. I can cover over this way. Another part. I think we got all this in cover. Hey, Nausicaa, I'm doing good. Oh shoot, here comes a wolf. Yeah. This is why we have our pole arm. I think this is all the silver vein I have. Here, at least. But we just need to get through this entire silver vein. Here's where we'll get a lot of stone. It's a decent amount of stone. Man, we're filling up our inventory fast. We're also getting a lot of silver. We're gonna need a few hundred silver, not as much as iron. I don't think we need as much silver as we need iron. Although we do want to get Frostmere leveled up quite a bit before we take on Yagooth. Egg. Yeah. Cannot speak their name, Yagooth. Yagooth. Later on. Our inventory's pretty much full. Our rested buff's about out. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Run. Right. Ow. Ow. There we go. Over here. On into some DMs real quick. Alright. That away, everything else can come with me. Tree hasn't grown yet. We have tons more stone. See, we're gonna get a lot of stone getting silver, so I'm not too worried about stone at the moment. Fortunately, we did not get any more. Fortunately, we did not get any more. Oh, other fell through the roof. Okay, what was I gonna say? All right. I remember. Oh, we didn't get any more Drake trophy. Go ahead and go put these foundations on real quick, and we'll go continue getting that silver. Once we get that silver, we'll have to come back for our wishbone and see if we can get some more stuff. Going to need to move this down a little bit so I can actually craft down here. And it went right to another one of these. And we got there. Our stuff. We go back and get more silver. Gotta repair our stuff first. Away that feather. Away that one piece of stone. Oh, I don't have a lot of. I don't have a lot of food. Start making the Sea Serpent stew. That it was this, I think. Grab some turnips. Grab some thistle. Grab some of that. I don't need the blood bags, I don't think. Everything we need for this? Oh, mushrooms. Mushrooms? We're gonna have to get a lot more mushrooms now because with onions, mushrooms are very important. Don't have. Oh yeah, we need to grab something else for that. Need some pluses on the Sea Serpent too, please. And give me a plus. Give me 1+. 1+. Even now I'll take it. Ah, dang. And we're gonna grab... there was an announcement on something I was reading real quick. So, I'm in the roleplay server, right? I do plan to do things with that. I just haven't had too much ability to kind of get that done. One, the server's been having a ton of queues lately. At some point soon, hopefully we'll be able to get stuff worked out on that one. That. And we have all of our foodstuffs done again. Go to make more, go get more silver. If we come back from getting silver, we'll probably have to do some farming. Good, healthy? They're healthy, okay. I think an oak sapling takes a little bit to grow. Back in we go. Alright. Let's go. Up we go. Up. I am happy about some of the combat changes where now you can actually hit things above and below you a bit better. Not just quite how I thought they'd, end up working. But it's good enough for, like, if I'm up here, I feel confident hitting that railing. There were some times where it's like any sort of slope you did not want to fight on at all. It was all about fighting on the flatland. Especially against wolves. Wolves were crazy in that... How do I explain it? Wolves were crazy in that... Like, you'd be on a hill like this, and they'd be right here, and you couldn't hit them, but they could hit you. That might have led to my death on more than one occasion. Got him. Looks like there's another one up here. There's also a wolf to my... Bad, because... My stamina? Hello? Stamina. There's one. Okay. Alright. Might be another wolf coming from my left. I think we're good. We're good there. Took a hit. We kept on moving. There are a lot more wolves this time around up here. I don't even know where I took down that drake at. It was somewhere like down here. I kind of want to know. If I can get another Drake trophy, I'll have stuff to make the Drake count. Okay, where are you? Where are you? You're right there. No Drake trophy. Oh, there's over here though. Ah, Drake trophy. There we go. We got all the Drake trophies you need for the helm now. Good. Good. Now we just need silver. That's pretty much the only last special thing really we need. From here on out, just a lot of silver. I don't think you don't need to keep getting Drake trophies to you don't need to keep getting Drake trophies to upgrade. Listen out for $71 on our mining. Just pretty much checking my how much is in my inventory at all times. Probably head back and put this away. And now we head back and put it away. Right. Go down the mountain this way and see if we can't figure out where that Drake was. I'll still also take over here. Oh. Come here, you. Go, come here. Because I think when they do that howl, I think that's something that goes further. That sound that travels further than the fighting sounds or working sounds. I think it'll attract mobs from slightly further away through the howl. I don't see. No, I don't see anywhere the Drake could have died here. I mean, we got the Drake trophy, but I'd still take the freezing gland. I mean, it was right up in front of us, but it should have been right around here. Did I get distracted by the wolves too much and get? It should have been right up in here. Another Drake there coming towards me. Ah. Wait for him to come back towards me. Another Drake trophy. Okay, I'll take another one. You have to go down here. Yeah. Go down on this side. Yep. And then it's down this hill here because there's the house. Where's my polearm going to be at here? About halfway to 56. Not too bad. Got another 19 silver. that trip. That's pretty good. Aw. Just 36. Go do some rough maths here to try and figure out what we might need exactly. What we might need exactly. Alright. Oak tree hasn't grown yet. That's okay. That are all of our Drake stuff done. Okay. Now, for everything else. So, for wolf-eyed chest, it's just 20. The chain, we have tons of chains. We don't have to worry about any chains. That'll turn into just wolf pellets and silver to upgrade. That's probably looking at 20 plus another 10 plus 20 plus 30 maybe. Maybe even 40. So 20 or 30, 50. That's 70 probably. Around 70 silver just to fully upgrade the chest. Or wait. It goes to 4 actually. So more than that. That's just for the chest. Look around the same amount of silver for, so that's kind of looking at 200 silver, around 200 silver at least right now. Yeah, we're looking at around 300 silver just for, man, that is a lot of silver. Draugrafane also starts with 20 silver that we need. What is, it does have higher pierce, it does have poison damage. We want Draugrafane. If we have Draugrafane, we won't need to use poison arrows for Odor's fight because we'll do poison damage anyway. We can just use whatever most piercing arrow we need. Frostner. That's going to be another expensive one. So we're looking at like 600 silver right now. We don't need the silver shield. We want to try and get a silver sword. We didn't get the iron sword this time around. Fang spear as well. We still should try and get ourselves a spear that's got a high piercing damage. That'd be good against things like trolls and such. Cross source of silver mace. If we get crystal, there's a crystal battle axe. That might take some silver. Crystal also might be used in the trinkets. Hmm. Put this stuff away. That should be a good even number. That's not actually. A 36 would have been the number we wanted. Done 6 more blocks down here though. This should actually fill up relatively fast compared to the circle we're doing. Like this down here. What's going to take us a while is going to be the stuff like the 2 turrets here and redoing that wall. That's going to take us a lot of stone there. And that's not to mention we still need stone for we still need stone for the actual house itself. There's actually 4 left. Oh, I think I got a couple when I was mining up that ground down there. Okay. Let's start a little bit more of this. Cause we are gonna need a lot of charcoal for the silver that does come in. I mean, it's still 2 charcoal to 1 silver, but head and rest. at my stream days, calm before the storm, but we've had 2 storms today. A winter blizzard and a storm at sea. But both of those led to things we wanted to happen, which was... I mean, the blizzard really didn't matter much, but storm at sea led to something we wanted to happen, so... And stuff in there. We can pretty much go right back out and finish off that silver deposit. Let's go ahead and grab our... let's go ahead and grab our wishbone. Once we get this silver deposit finished up, we're going to need to find another one. Hopefully we can find plenty in these mountains. I don't want to have to travel to, like, lots of different mountains. Early morning, plenty of time then to get up there and finish mining that silver node. Oh, I should have done onion. You know what? We'll do onions after we do our mining. Do onions. We'll do the silver. We'll probably have to find another silver node. And then we'll go back and get the onions done. Should have enough seed. Oh, enough onions to plant enough seed onions. Get everything we need. There is a... I missed. Got him. It is still snowing in the mountains. Okay. We want the... Sound weird. I heard a weird sound that... Oh, I shot above him. He should be right next to that rock. Or just beyond that rock, maybe. Okay, don't use up a lot of our stamina. Run up the mountain. Oh. Is that from the one? No, that's not from the one we already killed. Maybe this is the one we killed last time, actually. That made the freeze burn. Because the other one... be behind here. I think I just gathered what he dropped. Alright, come here. Come here. There is a drake, like, right over here. I think he's just on the other side of the rocks there. Alright. Get this silver sorted out. Sure, we're good here. We are. Either way, whatever is in range, there's a drake. Start to come towards us, like right now. Please land. Or 96. And we might not actually be able to finish off this node with our inventory space. Get pretty close. Let's just get as much silver as we can get now. And grab all this stuff. I know we do a lot of mining on stream, but I feel like this is the times I have a lot of chances of dying, right? Mining up in the mountains. I'm using up stamina. I might get jumped by something. Or when I was going through the swamp and like I could have, fought an abomination that just absolutely wrecked me. I mean, that's the thing with Valheim as well, though. It's also not just a fight game. There is progression to it. And you gotta kind of go along and get that progression done if you want to succeed more so, in my opinion, in hardcore. Because in hardcore, I feel like the stakes are raised. Got all these skills that I could lose. I got all this equipment I could lose that's on me for some reason. Like, there's just more chance for something to go wrong. Whereas if I mess up, or if I get caught off guard by something. I think the Drake are fighting the skeletons up there. I just heard a Drake fire at something. That, or there is a stone golem around. I was about to say, or a stone golem pops up. That thing, even with my full armor, I'm pretty sure can still one-shot me. So I have no desire to fight one at this time. I don't even know. I think I didn't even start being able to really take those on until I got upgraded Mistlin's mace spikes on it. I also had piercing damage. I think that was the win in terms of when I could go up against that stuff. Did I go too far? Right here. I should collect these mushrooms, because like I've been saying this whole time, I'm going to need more mushrooms, and there's mushrooms right behind the portal here. I might as well just grab them. Jump 68! Almost nice. Another 17 silver. Honestly, we might have to go to more mountain biomes. This mountain biome doesn't have enough silver nodes. So far, we haven't even gotten 60 silver yet. We also might want to debate grabbing the dragon eggs we find and storing them. The only thing with that, and that it might honestly might not even be a bad thing, is if you have a dragon egg, I think in your base, drakes will constantly come to like without not even a raid, but they'll constantly come to your base. They come to the dragon eggs. So usually what I usually do, I leave the dragon eggs where I find them until I'm ready to gather them all up and take them. Once I do that, then then I try to got a whole bunch of stone again. Oak saplings take so long to grow. Going along here. Oh, we needed the onions. That's right. Got to do the onion. Alright. I really should use the eye drop mechanic that's in here to grab, so it's about to start raining. Or is it just fog? No, the lighting suggests rain. Maybe it's just fog. The stone I can get for now. See, we're just doing this while getting our silver pretty much. We're getting all the extra stone, excess stone we get from our silver mining. We're just bringing it back and using it for our dock area. That stone away. Up in my inventory away. There. There. Most of the rest of the items are food items. Okay, and then we need to go repair our stuff, and we gotta go do our onions. The next day, we should be able to go up there and finish off that silver node. Then we have to find the next one. There is a dragon egg just over the hill from that silver node. But wait, the onions aren't done yet. I thought they'd be done by now. I guess they do take a little bit longer to kind of get going, I guess. Could do... I guess go through these real quick. I need to... I have enough wood. I really should do more of my storage. Now, something I might do, now that I've got it kind of... So what I had been doing is I had been going to Haldor. And what I do to get all the stone that I had been doing, I'll show you kind of what I did. I might have left on the daylight in Valheim. I pretty much never deal with... I don't deal with rocks like that along the water. But what I do is, you'll notice there's a very odd lack of rocks and big rocks throughout a lot of the Black Desert here. And that's because I just been going through and collecting all of like the boulders and big stones and even larger stones. You can kind of see places where I had kind of hit the ground a couple times, like right there. Just going around and collecting all the boulders pretty much from everywhere. That's what I've been kind of doing to get a bunch of stone. I could make a stone farm. We have places where we could make stone farms. You just need a gray dwarf, or you pretty much just need a gray dwarf spawner like that there. That's probably in a bad spot because of the water right there. But the one that we have in our Black Forest, next to our island here, there's a spawner in there, and what I could do is I could dig underneath the spawner and basically put bonfires underneath there, put like 4 of them so that they spawn into the bonfires and then just die like constantly, because those don't break when you don't have something underneath them. They can float in the air, and when they spawn they'll drop down the bonfires. You can make it so they can't get up the sides, and then they just die. Poor Grey Dwarfs just fall to their fiery death over and over again. There's also something you could do. If you can trap the broom, you can trap the broom into the water. And like this. Why not? Oh no, I put it in, I didn't take it out. If you drop it into the water in this square, you can make a structure which has holes on the end that leeches can get through. And the broom will kill all the leeches for you, and that can be your blood bag farm. Just wait for the broom to kill all the leeches, then you walk in there and you grab all the blood bags. That's your blood bag farm. And then of course you have your typical farms like for boars and wolves, foxes. Eventually you can make a farm for the ash beasts that are in the ashlands. Like the onions are taking a while to grow. Got crazy fog. Crazy fog. Okay. Could I rest? Can I rest now? Nice if I could rest now. I did not dream. My net was empty. I basically slept because I want to go right back up into the mountains and finish getting all that silver. Add in there like that for now, and then let's go get that silver real quick. Finish getting that, find the next one, and come back. Do onions. Onions should then be grown. Hopefully. I went to the wrong spot. I forgot to reset my portal. Alright, let's need to reset this portal. Ah. Ba, ba, ba. Right, up into the mountains I go. I can run up cliff sides if I just try hard enough. If I die, you know how slow I'm gonna feel, by the way, going from 96 run to 0? Because running affects your run speed. Speed and stamina drain while running. It affects all of that. So if I die... it's gonna suck. Okay. Still snowing hard in the mountains. I think it's finally done. Okay, awesome. I've been on that side. Oh shoot. No, no, no. Gotta run, gotta run. Okay, attack him. Give me a second regen. Give me a second regen. And... got him. Okay. That's what can happen with wolves. They can stagger you. If you're not careful, they can stagger you. That's the thing. I mean, they haven't fixed it completely. But when you're on the side of a hill and you miss against a wolf, he will hit you, even if he's right next to you. Like, I just couldn't hit high enough there. More fang. There is a drake somewhere up here. I hear him. There he is. Heard a wolf as well, but he'll probably work his way towards us. Yeah, it's very possible for us to still die. Oh, got another drake trophy. Very quickly in the mountain. Big little mountain. Yeah, the mountains are... They're no joke. I almost died to a single wolf because he got the hit on me and staggered me. Finish off the rest of the silver ore right here. Not a lot of it left. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's what I mean. I could have a wolf drop down on top of me and just wreck me if I'm not careful. Another one. I had almost no stamina left. Oh my gosh. Whew. That was a little bit closer than I'd like to admit. Is there more silver underneath me? There's more silver, like, right here. Wait, no, it's... under here? Oh yeah. There's literally another silver vein right underneath me. Goes into this rock right here. Okay, we're gonna get plenty of stone. We're gonna have to break this rock down. That's good. Keep getting silver from here. I have to go very far for the silver at all. Go ahead and start uncovering it, I guess. That was actually right, just a little ways from the tip of the last vein that I just destroyed. Like, it was literally, the last vein ended right here. If I dug just another tiny bit forward, I would have found this silver vein without even having to activate the... Now, we're gonna get tons of stone because we're gonna have to break this to be able to find the rest of the silver. Sorry, got me around 8. Okay. And usually silver veins are in like they form out in a way where there's 3 like tendrils that go out. Just gotta go until we find the end of the tendril here. And it's gonna be the same for the third arm. Gotta go through here. Refresh our food in case we have to deal with any more wolves or anything. gonna destroy this anyway. Use the stone. Destroy this thing. That uncovered a lot of this vein. Okay. Alright, I want to get to the end of this without breaking too much of the vein right now. Oh. I don't need the resin right now. We're just about full. Here's the end of that silver vein. Now let's head back. We don't have to go very far for the next silver vein. We can put our wishbone away when we get back. We even have... We're gonna have more stone we can mine while we're there. I knew it was in front of me somewhere. There's the portal. Boat's right next to it. We got 8 more silver to add onto the pile. That gives us a little over 60, I think. 2 veins probably gonna give us enough to at least upgrade, fully upgrade one piece of get and fully upgrade one piece of armor. 61. Maybe 2 pieces of armor. And I want to get Frostner as well. Take some time and really quickly place down some stone down here. I probably should have put some stuff away so I could actually... Well, no, I think I can still... I can still move this, actually. Yeah. I can, because I already had wood and stone on me. I just would be adding in this. We're fine there. I got this dock right at, I got this dock right at water level. Yeah. So, following today's stream, I might get on the West Haven RP server for a little bit. I'm not doing any stream really. I just need to get on and sort some stuff for my character. I'm also gonna try to start putting together the music playlist I need for the character. Get all the hotkeys. That's another reason I need to get all the hotkeys set up. So soon we'll probably be having some more roleplay streams. Once again, that'll be coming up. This is gonna look very nice when it's done. I can already feel my frame. Oh, hey, the tree grew. Our oak tree's here. Yippee! Look at this thing. huge. There's some shade over here by our near our workshop area. I like how that branch came right this way instead of into the building. That actually worked out so very well. That branch could have just split itself right into the side of the building there. Messed everything up, but no, it did not. So nice. Okay. Put this stuff away. Alright, we're getting a decent amount of wolf meat and such. Once we get onions all sorted, we will be good to go with our next upgraded meal plan. Let's see if... I feel like those onions should be ready by now. So we're going to go up there and they're going to be ready, right? Here, actually, let me get a rested buff real quick. Let me refill it real fast. Their rest buff refilled. There we go. Should be done. Okay, yeah, they're done. Onion. I'll have some extra that I can just go in case I need it. For some reason, a shaman runs over here at night and somehow takes out the entire line of seed onions. I'll have 3 extra. Plant those seed onions quick. But I also have the fence slightly further back on this side to try and prevent something like that from happening again. I have 3 leftover onions. Onion madness can begin. Already, I can definitely already feel frame drops from this base. Unfortunate, but it's just gonna be what happens. I think. We'll ever have something like that will optimize that stuff more. Someday I hope. We'll see, but for now, just have to deal with some frame droppage in the base. We are going to redo the main building, but I feel like redoing the main building isn't going to help. Because I feel like when I redo the main building, it's going to require more pieces and be more complicated. Remember what the... instances, 6,600. Yeah, 6,600 instances. If we start moving around here, yeah, you can see the frames start just dipping. Yeah, over 6,000 instances in one area. We're already heading towards, you know, destruction of our performance in the main base. All right, well, put our cultivator away. I should repair it first. I shouldn't put away damaged tools. I know it's barely damaged, but okay. And we can put this away again. This wishbone away again, because we already know where the next silver is gonna be at. It'll be right next to the previous silver. We're just gonna head right up there and get more silver real quick. Which will in turn get us more stone. To allow us to build more of our base. I really do need to go get another... Because our pickaxe actually isn't even level 3 yet. I should go get more iron. We're going to need more iron. Like right now, yeah, we're transitioning to silver gear, but we're going to need iron for base building stuff. We're gonna need iron for stuff that comes from the Mistlands. So we're gonna need more of that stuff. It's just gonna be snowy up here. It's gonna be snow up here, isn't it? This is honestly the best way up the mountain. But it's so steep, that's where I can get in trouble with wolves going up this way. Trying not to use too much. Actually, I should have that on my back. I'm trying not to use too much stamina going up here. More than one wolf could be bad. I almost went too far. Okay, we got that one taken care of. There's a drake. Where'd he go? He was right there. Another wolf over here? But I cannot see. Wait, here he comes. Another one? Ah. There's that drake. I shot way under him. Get the freeze gland from that drake. Make sure my pole arm's ready. I should grab all these obsidian shards from around here as well. Let's start from... I think this is the most dangerous part of this silver vein right here, because I'm under a bit of ground here, so I can get hit from above pretty easily. Let's start with this end. Just be prepared to move back up towards the rock. I want to grab all that stone. I'm using it. I hear... I thought I heard like the wolf activate noise. Little noise they make when they... Little snarl they make when they start to run at you. I thought I heard that for a second, but nope. Now drakes I gotta be careful of because they can just sneak up on you. They're sneaky breaky like. Been fine. We got another 12. Might not get as lucky with the ore on this vein, but we are actually doing alright. We get 20 per arm, we'll be about the same rate as the previous vein. Let me make sure I'm digging deep a little bit here. That's just stone right there. I think we can go back down. But yeah, that's about 20. Yeah, we should be good on another 60 iron, or excuse me, 60 silver from this vein. Back down. And get off this mountain as quick as possible without dying. Don't want to fall off the mountain. We just want to go off the mountain. I want to kill this boar, actually. We need a little bit of boar meat, I think. We're gonna probably need to use just a slight bit more boar meat. Oh wait, storm. It's storming. Mushrooms. Is this going further? No. I was thinking this was going further down the... Okay. 79. We're doing it though. We're progressing. Rest of our items are food items. If I go now, I can make it back. If I go now, I can real quickly make it back to get more silver before our rest buff runs out. We are unfortunately gonna be wet, so I gotta be careful of that. I want to get a skill to 100 so badly. Can you imagine having running 100 and then using the potion of Ratatosk rather? Like, imagine how fast you'd go flying around on foot. Fresh all this before we go up in here. We're going through our serpent meat pretty quick. I've already used 4 meals. Oh, wow, okay. Not a blizzard in here for once. Oh, a little too high. Got him. They'll actually fall right there. Oh. Another one right there. I also see a couple of wolves. Everything's just out right now. Oh shoot, there's 2 of them. Go down the hill. This rock. Here we go. Okay, one's down. Got him, okay. A tactical retreat. This is where I know I could hit him at properly, because I'm not sure I could hit him properly on this slope right here. I was like, I don't know if this is a fight I want to take right here. If it was one wolf, maybe I could have done something with it, but two wolves? I don't know. I ended up with trouble. Especially because we still have the wet debuff. Oh, hello. Great. Right out here. Go down and get that real quick. We need freeze glands. They're useful in like 3 different things. I think they're even useful in a potion later on. I think. Either way, freeze glands. Another. Get out of here, Drake. Wolf up here, I should take him. There's 2 wolves up here, I should take them out before I start mining. Got him. I couldn't even see that second one very well. I heard there's so many mobs over here all of a sudden. Another one. Hear that? He's over here. Alright, let's do this quick. Let's do this quick, because we're losing daylight here. Wolf coming over here yet? I know he's over there. I heard him. There he is. Where? Where? Where are you going? I'm here. Why he run? Wait, coming up here. And there's a lot more creatures around here than there were the other vein that was in this area when I was taking care of that. Go. This. Coming back for more finally. You're the one? Yes, you are the one. Okay. Taken care of. Let's get this part of the vein going up the hill here like this. Yeah, I have enough time to fill up our inventory and then head back. Not getting lucky on as lucky with silver this time around. So there was 2 silver ore right there. Have to fill up our inventory. Get back down the mountain. Ideally in one piece. There's so many wolves and drakes around here. Now we do have the mountain goes that way, so we might get quite a lot of silver out of this mountain. Depending on how much it spawns silver knows, of course. Hey, bub. What you barking about? Oh. Dog be barking. Oh, I just... Alright. Barking with next door neighbor. This way. A lot of boars over here. We didn't actually pick anything up from that one because we're full. 95. Rest of the buff is now gone. Head home. We are doing quite well. Okay, right to get an arrested buff, and then we'll put our stuff away and we'll put down more foundation. Alright. Put away day 300 in game. So we're on day 30, so we're kind of averaging about 10 days per stream-ish. I say ish because I don't necessarily stream every day. So it's an ish because, you know, some days we do, you know, I don't stream 10 days every... I don't actually stream 10 other days every day we play. But some days, you know, we might do, you know, 5 days worth of gameplay. Some days we'll do like 12. We average about 10 days per. I just realized there is a stack of stone I didn't bring with me. It is raining on this day, day 300. How much more foundation we can get done here. I think we're gonna have to chew through some more ground real quick. Thinking about this, I might have to do full walls down. It might look better that way. We'll see. Let's first move this over the other direction so that we can actually build down here. But yeah, it just might look better. It'll look better, and with the way, especially the way the floors are. Hello. Like I can hit him below me there. You can do that for the combat update, so that's like a nice thing. We've already gone through all the stone. And honestly, we've done work on this part today. We're halfway there. Yeah, we're about halfway to there with our floor. I don't know why I looked over and saw that stone, and I, for some reason, got scared that there was like some sort of weird giant looking at me. I don't know why. I know that's not a creature that's in the game, but I looked over there for a second, and like my brain just registered it as some sort of giant creature coming up to my wall, and I was like, is it a troll, or is it like a giant? Like, it didn't even register as necessarily as a troll either. Some unknown giant. All that. Let's repair. And then let's go get more silver. Probably grab one more run of silver today. I'm thinking is what we'll have time for in today's stream. We've got, honestly, I feel like we got a lot done. We've got onions going. They're about to become self-sufficient. We've got, we got the serpent shield, like up. Level 3 right away. We got a serpent kill right away pretty much today. We finished up the altar part of our base build pretty much. Not gonna say it's finished because I might add like more flair to it later. Maybe something to kind of mess with the sort of the monotony of all the stone around it. But I mean, we done quite a bit. And we've managed not to die so far, fingers crossed, knock on wood, because we are going in the mountains one more time, and we've already seen that we can almost die here from one wolf that happens to hit us at the right time and stunlocks us. I was lucky to get away from that one. I was one hit away from dying from that wolf. Wolf up here. A little jump shot. I can take a wolf out from range, I will. I will take that. He's on the inside of there. Any wolves in the immediate area? I don't see any. Okay, let's work. It also might, rather than doing things the way I'm doing, hiding. I feel like I got stuck in. I heard him. I heard him. Here. Come here. Go plug himself in. Come here. Going. Another Drake incoming. Breakdown. Call me K-Dot. That wolf coming? Oh, he's right there. He ran away. Coming though. Come here. Come on. You can do this. Over here. There you go. Get out of here. Let me mine my silver in peace, and I'll leave you in peace. For the time being, if I need more wolf hides and such, but please. Now we're not going to take on any Fenris until we have a full set of fully upgraded silver wolf hide armor. Let's just use up the last of our food. I got everything here, right? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. We're just down to this last leg of silver here, and then we'll have to go somewhere else for silver vein or silver vein. We got plenty of mountain to go through over here. I have a feeling when I break this enough, it's gonna all break at once. In there. Maybe. It might still be... No, it's still connected on that side, I guess. I can maybe get... Oh wait, no, something down there. That might be silver ore, and that might be in... Oh no, it's stone. Can I break one more? Oh, I just barely got enough room for that. Oh, I just barely don't have enough room for this. No. I guess we could do like 3 of these and just... There we go. I want the stone, but if I have to get rid of stone to carry silver, I will. I will. Okay, so that's another 17. That'll bring us up to... We're at 95 right now. That'll bring us up to... one... Yeah, so we'll end up... It's about 60 silver per vein we find. So if we want to upgrade everything, we're gonna need to find about 10 veins and get them all mined up. Like a fully upgraded Froster, fully upgraded, yeah, like everything. I have to find a lot of veins. We're lucky that we found 2 right next to each other. Decently quick. It's not in the first mountain biome we went to, but it was the next mountain biome we went to. I would hope we wouldn't go through 2 mountain biomes without finding the silver. That'd be kind of sad. That's 112. I went up with about 120-ish. Bad. Not too bad at all. Right. fine just to go down here and throw down some more of these. But we do also have to do this a little bit. All right. Yeah, we're I think a little over halfway done with the foundations for down here. Then it's the hard part, which is going to be the turrets and getting this wall sorted. And then we have to actually make docks out here as well. I mean, we will get it done. Of course, it's just going to be a moment. Prepare everything before we store everything. Put in there. Put that in there. That in there. Most of the rest of the stuff is food items. We'll probably have to start doing. These are not done. So they're the light pink right now. We want them to be the dark purple. The darker, like, purple color, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This is like a light pink. You want to be almost a purple color. Once that's done, we'll be able to really start pumping out onions. Why did that break? Why did you break? It was sitting in grass, or why did that break? Something come and hit it? Is there other? No, there's another broken thing. There was something in my base hitting stuff. Ow! Do I need? I must need to have to put like that. It didn't stay in the base long. It just broke a couple things and left. I would have thought it would have kept going. Weird. Really weird. Oh yeah, it broke this too. What? What's crazy if it broke all this stuff, it must have spawned down there. That's the only thing I can think of. Was it somehow spawned down there, and that's how it broke? Like, and it came up and broke some things, and then I guess left. Because it didn't break anything else. It's not anywhere else that I can see. In here, wandering around? No, nothing in here is broken. Huh? What in the world came and broke my stuff and then left? I'm actually confused. I wonder, is this too close to the house? Is it gonna break the house? Ah, we will never know. I will know. We'll know eventually. You know what? I think here is as good a place as any to end our day. We got a lot done today. We got finished up this area in here. This is all finished up. It's all stoned out. We got our serpent shield fully upgraded and ready. That's as good as that's the same as a silver shield, except it also has the resistance versus pierce, so that's gonna really help us when we get to the plains. We got this halfway done. We got about 112 silver in our boat that we can bring back. We're probably gonna go through all this stuff and get this done. And then we got things to fix here. And after all that's done, the docks done, I think the main house will be our focus in terms of redoing and upgrading. But we are finished with this, which I think just looks wonderful. Oh, not now. Right. This isn't too bad. We can deal with this. Also, they're just bringing me freeze glands. Don't you hit my crops. The problem with this raid is simply that they just fly over the wall. One last raid before they thought they could catch me unawares and off guard. Oh, dang. Not today. Oh shoot, I'm out of stamina. Oh shoot, I'm out of stamina. I'm out of stamina. I'm out of stamina. I don't have my rested buff. Whoop. La 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 la. Who's gonna come first? Done and done. Anybody else? They followed me home. This is my home and they followed me. Ooh, he just got impaled on the... Yeah, impaled on my thing here. Next. Not a chance. Are they still coming? Guys. Guys. Go home. I have you beat here. Oh, shoot. Another one just clotheslined themselves into my... At all. They didn't damage my crops, did they? Sure. No, they did not. Good. Did they attack my boat? Did they destroy anything down here? No. I think there's one... There's definitely some chasing animals throughout the trees right now. Just funny to me. But honestly, that's still a better one than the you are being hunted, okay? If the you are being hunted that hit me right now and the wolves were inside the base, I'd be afraid. Yeah. Is he leaving now? Oh, I'm gonna kill this one because he's kind of... One down there too? Hey, buddy. I did hit him earlier. Just decided to keep coming this way. There's one down there somewhere, but we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna get to the next day real quick. Get our rested buff. The warmth of the fire. I haven't checked my fire levels in a while. I probably should do that here soon too, but Oh man, that being said, now that we've had our one last raid, for the day, I think it's time we head out. A 301, start of a brand new day. Before we start doing anything else, we got a lot of work done today. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the Discord. Leave a comment if you're watching the VOD. If you're on Twitch, follow if you're not already. Check out the Discord. You know, for both. Thanks for watching today. Thanks for coming by. And we will see you again next time. That'll be probably Friday. Probably continue. Get ourselves some silver. Maybe go get some iron. And keep upgrading ourselves so that we can take on Motor next.